your head. That's what happened to my dad. He took his foot off the gas and was left behind. For a little while, anyway. The great thing about this story is it ends in triumph. Rather than whine and sulk his way out of the league, he got his head screwed on straight, got to work, and ended his career a champion. Growth isn't linear. When you think things can only go up, they go down. And when you think things can only go down, hey, they go up. My dad learned that the hard way, but he learned it. And that perseverance is something I'll always respect about him. One of my favorite memories from those conversations is when my dad told me about shutting down the great LeBron James in the NBA Finals. I love you, LeBron, don't get me wrong, but this is my moment, so I gotta tell this story. That's not always easy for someone like him. My dad could hoop. He had everything in his life. But the proudest moment of his career was Game 4 of the Finals, when he used every last ounce of energy he had to shut down the greatest player on the planet. And again, I'm sorry, LeBron, but he held King James to under 10 points. Do you understand how wild that is in that moment? Lots of people still think he's some brash kid with no respect for the game. But those who knew him and love him like I do understand that he's a human being, one who learned from his mistakes and came out on the other side a better ball player and a better human being. My family paved the way for me, and I had every advantage growing up. But once I got to the NBA, they couldn't play the games for me. And as a lot of you remember, my first game was the most hyped debut since LeBron James. All eyes were on me, and everyone expected me to be spectacular. So what did I do? I killed it, obviously. I'm sure you guys remember. 20 million people watched that game. There's a reason I'm standing here right now, and it's not because I'm a great public speaker. It's because I delivered, time and time again. One of the most important things you can do if you want to have success is to set goals. And me, being who I am, I set some pretty lofty ones for my rookie season. I wanted to be the first player in NBA history to win Rookie of the Year, MVP, a championship, and Finals MVP. And I did it. People said I was crazy, but I knew I had the talent and the drive to do what had never been done before. It might sound cocky, but what's cocky when you can back it up? To me, that's just being honest. Speaking of being a legend, who can't forget all those championships I won? I know you can't, Michael. I know you can't, LeBron. Because I got more than both of y'all. That might seem petty to some of you, but you can't get to where I am without being competitive. And for a competitor like me, there's nothing better than rubbing your accomplishments in the face of your enemies. I've been up here for a little while now, and it's just about time to say goodbye. But before I do, I want to address some of the big-name pundits who've put me at the top of their GOAT list recently. So here it goes. What took you so long? The championships not enough? Were the records not enough? Some people say I should be grateful to be in the discussion. But legends aren't grateful to be in a discussion. We want to win. That's what competition is all about. So for those of you who only now got on the bandwagon, I don't need you. Matter of fact, I don't want you. But if you've been here all along, you'll always be in my heart. I can't thank you enough for joining me on this crazy ride. And with that, all I've got to say is this: MP